Okay, okay.
Right, I am now with Steve Lobel here in Newcastle. Steve, such a huge person behind the scenes in hip hop, and you've been going, well, you've had the record label going now for 10 years strong. Just tell us, how did you get into the industry in the first place?
Well, I just want everybody to know that I'm humbled to be in Newcastle, UK. So people don't know that, we watching this might not know that we're in London, UK. Newcastle is a city in the United Kingdom. So I'm just happy and humbled that I'm over here. I've been in the music industry over 20 years. And I come into the music industry through a dear friend of mine named Jam Master Jay, rest in peace, from the legendary group Run DMC.
How did you sort of originally hook up with Jay in the first place? Because Run DMC, they're massive in hip hop, and obviously you've worked with a lot of other huge names, Notorious B.I.G.'s on there, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Tupac even you've listed as worked with in the past. How did you go about sort of collaborating with these people?
Well, I grew up in Queens, New York, with Jam Master Jay, a dear friend of mine, like I said, and Run DMC and Russell Simmons. We still in Adidas. So I started with them, and it was a blessing. Ran around with them and learned a lot. Jam Master Jay used to always tell me, take advantage of me in a good way. Listen, learn, meet people, which I did. And then I was blessed enough to meet Eazy-E. And Eazy-E introduced me to Bone Thugs and Harmony. I've worked with Bone Thugs and Harmony over 14 years. I've worked with Tupac, his group The Outlaws, for years. I had the honor to work with B.I.G. when we did a collaboration with Bone and Biggie. Big record, Notorious Thugs. I worked with Fat Joe, Big Pun. Only guy really to work with a group called Bone Thugs and Harmony that has recorded with Tupac, Eazy-E, Big Pun, and B.I.G. in the studio. No MP3 and stuff like that over the internet in the studio doing those collaborations. So it's been a blessing. I work with Common Sense, now he's Common, 3-6 Mafia, 8-Ball and MJG. Relevantly, I've been blessed to stay relevant. Working with Sean Kingston, me and him are partners in a company called Time Is Money, A2Z through Beluga Heights, through Warner Brothers, and we have an artist named Ayaz. I'm sure, Newcastle knows who Ayaz is. Shorty's like a melody, Replay. Mr. Solo, Mr. So Big. He has a new single coming out called Pretty Girls, produced by J.R. Rodham, featuring Travis McCoy. I've been blessed to work with Mann. Mann is signed to my production company, A2Z Entertainment, through Beluga Heights, which is J.R. Rodham, through Mercury Island Def Jam. He's got the big record out called Buzzin' with 50 Cent. Next single might be with Ayaz, Return of the Mac, or with T-Pain. Nipsey Hussle. I don't know if you guys know who Nipsey Hussle is. I manage Nipsey Hussle with a great friend, partner of mine, Big U. Unique Music. A2Z Entertainment, All Money In, No Money Out. Bone Thugs and Harmony, still doing business with them. I have a new artist named Coco. He's a Latino Mexican rapper from West LA, and we're developing him through the joint venture with SNL Entertainment, Royal Block, 3-6 Mafia, and everything is good, can't complain.
Now you've got all these artists that you've got signed up. What do you look for and how do you find them? Like, obviously you've got Mann, Ayaz as well. Where did you see them in the first place? Was it literally people sending you demos, or you saw them on YouTube, or how did you get them?
Well, to be honest with you, years and years ago I used to be an A&R at Sony, and people didn't have the luxury of YouTube and the computer. So basically people would just send you tapes through the mail or wait outside the office to try to get, a lot of times, I always search the internet. I'm humble, I'm always out, I meet people, but a lot of times artists are brought to me through people, or I find them myself. So different situations for different things. With Ayaz, we found him on the internet. With Mann, we found him at a showcase. Nipsey Hussle, found him in the streets. So it's different things.
And obviously the UK scene in hip hop wise is still a little bit behind what it is over in the States, but it is sort of building up. Have you had a chance to see any of the UK talent out there, and what do you make of it so far?
I'll be honest with you, I've heard a lot, and I'm trying to put the names with the songs, listen to the radio, and I think it's unique and different. Me and Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony have a little joint venture, A2Z Entertainment, The Life Entertainment, and we're searching internationally for new artists, not in the States, internationally. Crazy Bone just left to Australia, he's doing a big showcase out there. We're going to try to set one up in the UK, find international stars. And what I look in for an artist is just someone who's a superstar.
And one person that you've met I've really got to ask you about. You just need to Google your name and the Mariah Carey photo comes up. How did that come about?
Mariah is a dear friend of mine. I love Mariah. My brother had passed away about 14 years ago, and Mariah sent me a big bouquet of flowers right away. And every time I've been in the studio, she's really humble. People think she's a diva. She's a diva, but she's one of the best people I've met in the music industry. She's a dear friend of mine. She called me once to do Breakdown with Bone Thugs. Went to Hawaii, did that. We've done so much stuff with Mariah. I still believe she's great. Mariah's a dear person. Congratulations to her and Nick. Hopefully you're gonna be having a baby soon. And she's a great person. I judge people for this, nothing else. And she's a great person.